everybody. I think it's been a while since I did this, because I've been lazy this entire time. Yeah. But this is way to work, and I'm the working man, of course. Which I'm still working, which I'm very happy about. Though I kind of am safeguarding that, because nobody wants to fire the guy who brings them food occasionally, and just cooks, like homemade everything. And I cook well. So, you know, even if I had a decently bad performance review, they'd probably leave me alone. Anyways, yeah. I've heard a couple things recently which are making me very sad. Okay, first off, turning, yes, the thing with Korea. Oh, god damn. Why does North Korea have to be such a dick? I mean, really. No. I don't really know why they exist. Like, people leave them alone because we're supposed to leave them alone. And they actually have a half-decent military, but not even compared to, like, anyone else really significantly. So, South Korea is basically going to be like, you know what? We got the United States. And honestly, China's not going to back North Korea over South Korea, so I don't know what the hell they're doing there. Although, China and the U.S. have had a little bit of a problem lately, and people have always thought this is going to happen. That, you know, U.S. China will have conflicting interests, and they'll be drawn into conflict with each other. Meaning, oh god, there's going to be some terrible things happening. If the light is right in your face, I apologize, but yeah. So, I'm getting this little tiny feeling that there's going to be a war somewhere, because North Korea just can't stop swinging their dicks around. I mean, honestly, they're teabagging fucking everybody, and they don't give a shit. And now South Korea is going to shoot them in the face. With us. We're going to shoot them in the face with South Korea. North Korea can't do shit. Honestly. Like, if there's anything we put technology into, it's the military. And, well, weird that way now, isn't it? Anyways, you know, on the subject of all this, I think it's very sad that we can't just put normal technology to work and, you know, come up with something better. Like, our technological advancement has slowed so very much. And, you know, NASA used to be, like, our source for all this. And honestly, like, we're so content to just sit here right now. And, you know, well, if the Earth honestly had its resources pooled, we could be sending people into space. And honestly, if the great minds were kind of just organized and said, hey, why don't we work on something that's going to benefit people? Then, you know, people would... We'd be able to get a hell of a lot done. Honestly, a hell of a lot done. Anyway, so we're just not organized, and this saddens me very much. And while I'm not advocating for some kind of, world global order like a lot of people think we need, I'm just very sad about it. Thank God I started this late. Anyways, yeah, there was a couple other things. The whole economy, that's nice, at least, that it seems to be picking up, although I'm very sad that I don't have, like, a bunch of money to dump in the stock market now. But yeah, I don't know why people are so excited about some random product these days. I mean, this is a little off topic, but, you know, video games? I didn't expect some of the new stuff like Kinect and PlayStation Move to be doing so well, and this saddens me greatly. I don't even know if it is doing this well. It could just be, you know, a little bit of hype, that they're just making it seem like it's doing well. So I'm going to avoid betting against the competition these days. Yeah, anyways, there's stuff that, you know, I want to get into the stock market at some point, but now these days I don't know what stupid people will want to buy, so I don't know. I thought Kinect would be a flop. Anyways, yes, what was that second thing? Let's see if NPR is talking about it.
Yes, and we're not aware that it's normal for suspension bridges to sway.
No, that's definitely not it. Banks. Yes, banks are also swinging their dicks around a little bit these days. I don't know what the hell they're thinking about, but banks, honestly, they should not exist if they're not helping the economy. Like, if they're seriously just making money for themselves, they're like, we have money, we're gonna make money. That's not that great. And it's kind of a bad cycle to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, banks have really they have a lot of money. I'm just gonna say that they've gotten a lot of friggin' money, and if the people who are in charge of all of that money decide, hey, we're gonna keep all this money, and so we can get, more profits and more stock and blah blah. Oh God, no. Because you know what? Like, I'm one of the only people who, if I'm in charge of a company, this is very sad, but if it wasn't for the stock market and stuff, if I'm in charge of a company, the profits are pretty much gonna stay high. That's it. But they're gonna stay high. We're not gonna ever increase profits. Because you know what? Once we have enough stuff to just be going, everything should be fine. I mean, if we want to expand, that's one thing, but we'll be taking the rest of whatever other extra money we've been making, and what are we gonna put it in? Okay, I guess higher wages. Oh wait, no, that's helping the economy. Oh my God! See how it is? We give money back. Honestly, it's not just me. Putting me in charge of a company would be the greatest thing for that company, and somehow the worst thing for the company, because the stock price would kind of die. But no, not a publicly traded company. Fuck that. No. You shouldn't put me in charge of like Microsoft or something, because that's a bad idea, but stuff would get done. Seriously, I'd be kicked off within like a month, but stuff would get done. Anyways, banks are being dicks right now. They're doing a lot of ATM fees and stuff because they can. And you know what? Banks are like, oh, hey, you know what? You don't have to pay those ATM fees for going outside your location. You can pay the free ones here. Okay, but then they have to, get locations everywhere. And while there is a bank right next to my house, so it's not that bad for me, people who want to go to a bank normally are not going to have so much fun. Anyways, I'm at work, so you can fuck off. Bye.